I was born in North Paddington. It was shabby, but it had a real sense of community. People looked out for each other. Once upon a time in London, if you had a reasonable regular income, you could afford to have a home. But now, those properties which were once homes for ordinary Londoners have been bought up by the super wealthy, who use them as safe deposit boxes or show homes, which are rarely used. Areas I knew as a child, like Brixton, like Willesden, like Hackney, that used to be places where working people could have a home and bring up their family, and now out of the reach of anyone on average income. That's not just bad for young people, it's bad for business who are finding it increasingly hard to recruit. And even people who themselves have a decent home know their children, however hard they try, even if they have a decent job, have very little hope of being able to buy somewhere inside the M25. It's a housing crisis that affects everybody. London is a great city, but it's never been more unequal. It's worth fighting for, and I believe I'm the mayor to do it. We know that interest rates are virtually zero, but still people can't afford to buy a home. Now, the current economic crisis we're in was caused by the banking crash a few years ago, but the people paying the price for that banking crash is the rest of us. So people that once would have lived in South Kensington or Hampstead find themselves living in Hackney, and the very poorest have very little hope of being able to afford to set up home. This hollowing out of our city is a huge risk. People are having to fight for their communities. Everything that has made London a global city is at risk if the social cleansing continues. We were never a city where the wealthy lived behind gated communities, away from and separate from ordinary people. But bit by bit, what is happening is more separation, more inequality, and increasingly divided London. London is a great city, but while some people are living high, some people are struggling to get by. I think London's worth fighting for its homes, fighting for its communities, and we can do it together. You don't need to join the party, just go online, 2 clicks, and you can register to take part in Labour's selection of its mayoral candidate. And together we can wage a fight for London, its homes, its families, and its communities.